everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is lecture 3 of chapter Structure of Chromosome, Cell Cycle and Cell Division. And in this lecture we are going to do revision. We are going to study new topics like what is the need of new cells, then study different types of divisions, and in the end we are going to talk about the biggest distractions in our lives. Okay, so let's begin. Again, I'm writing on the board. We will be doing revision. Then study topic like need of new cells, means what is the need of cell division in our body. Then last topic, types of cell division. Okay, so let's begin with revision. In our last lecture we studied about nucleosomes, structure of DNA, formation of new DNA, and genes. So let's revise all these things one by one. Let's begin with nucleosomes. Okay, so nucleosomes. So what were nucleosomes? You remember, this was our DNA. Okay, then we had core of 8 histone molecules. Then what happened? This DNA was being wrapped around this histone protein. Okay. Then the structure which is formed as a result is called nucleosome. So what is a nucleosome? The DNA wrapped around a core of 8 histone molecule is known as nucleosome. Okay, now let's revise structure of DNA. So the structure of DNA, we studied that shape was studied by a scientist called Rosalind Franklin. Okay, in 1953. Then in the same year, Watson and Crick, they gave the double helix model of DNA. Okay, double helix model by Watson and Crick. In the same year, 1953. Okay, so DNA consists of 2 strands. Suppose this is one strand, this is the another strand. And these 2 strands are complementary. Suppose this is 5 dash, this is 3 dash. The second end will be 3 dash and 5 dash. And they wound around each other in a double helix form. See, like this. This is the double helix structure of DNA. 3 dash, oh, here I am writing 5 dash, okay? 5 dash, 3 dash, 3 dash and 5 dash. So, you may note this. Structure of DNA consists of 2 strands, 2 complementary strands which are bound around each other, okay, in double helix form. Okay, this is the first point. Second point you need to note is that each strand consists of repeating units called nucleotides. Okay, this is very important. This strand is formed of repeating units called nucleotides. Let's revise nucleotides also. Nucleotides, it consists of three components. First is phosphate, then next is R-pentose sugar, 5-carbon sugar, then third is nitrogenous bases. Okay. The examples of nitrogenous bases were adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine. Okay. This adenine pairs with thymine with the help of 2 hydrogen bonds, and guanine pairs with cytosine with the help of 3 hydrogen bonds. Okay. This was everything that we studied in nucleotides. Okay. Now let's study formation of new DNA. So, new DNA is formed during the interphase or resting stage of cell cycle. Okay. During the interphase state, formation of new DNA was taking place. Means DNA was getting duplicated, and the process is known as replication. Okay. Now, we studied about genes. So, what were genes? Genes were special nucleotides present on chromosomes with specific feature. Okay. Okay. This specific feature is associated with a specific protein. So generally these nucleotides, they code for specific proteins, and that specific protein is associated with a specific feature that performs a specific function in our body. Okay, I have revised all the topics. Now let's begin with our first topic. Okay. Let's study why we actually need cell division. Okay, so let's begin. So why we need cell division? We need cell division for growth, repair, replacement, and reproduction. All these things takes place in all the organisms. Okay, so for organisms to grow, okay, for the repairment and replacement of the injured or dead cells, then for the production of new organisms, we need cell division. Okay, let's go through all these 4 things. So let's talk about growth first. Okay, so suppose this is a single cell. This single cell, it divides and form 2 new cells. Then this cell again divides and forms cluster of cells. Then these cluster of cells, they divide and they grow, and they form special tissues and organs within our bodies. Okay, from that organs various systems are formed, like digestive system, respiratory system, excretory system. Okay, then whole individual organism is being formed. So that's why growth is very important. So these cluster of cells, they grow and divide. Okay, so this is a single cell. Single cell. Single cells means this is a fertilized egg. Okay, here the sperm has fertilized the female egg and it has formed the zygote. So from this two cells, from these two cells, cluster of cells are formed. Clusters of cells. Then this cluster of cells, they form specific organs and tissues. Cluster of cells form organ and tissues. Okay, now let's study about repair and replacement. Let's understand repair and replacement through this simple diagram. Okay, I'm drawing a diagram for this. These are the cells of our body. Okay, these are our cells. Now over time what happens, these two cells, this and these two cells, they get old or they get damaged. See then what happens. Over time these two cells, they get old or they get injured. Then what happens, our body by its own mechanism, they repair or they replace these old cells by new cells. And how those new cells come? These two cells, this cell divides and form new cells and this cells divide and form new cells, and these old cells, they are replaced. Okay, so now again new cells are formed. So repair and replacement occurs in case of injury or when cells become old. Okay, now let's study the last heading, which is reproduction. Reproduction, we are studying reproduction. So in reproduction, new organism is formed as a result of dividing cells. Cells divide and they form new organism. See, let's see the first example of amoeba. AMOEBA, amoeba, or you may observe in case of bacteria also. So this is amoeba. Okay, this is its nucleus. Then over time this amoeba, it elongates, means it is trying to divide. Okay, this elongates and from here it divides into two amoeba. Okay, from a single amoeba, two new amoeba cells are formed. In case of higher organisms like humans or banyan tree, this reproduction occurs through two means, mitosis and meiosis. So in humans or banyan tree, Okay, it occurs by two means, mitosis and meiosis. This mitosis, it occurs in somatic or body cells. Body cells, which are also known as somatic cells. Okay, and this meiosis occurs in reproductive cells, okay, which are also known as sex cells. So it occurs in reproductive or sex cells, which are testes in case of males and ovaries in case of females. Okay, so in testes sperms are produced and in ovaries egg or ova are being formed. Okay, so this mitosis, it is occurring in all the cells except the normal sex cells. Okay, because in sex cells meiosis is occurring. Next we are going to study this mitosis and meiosis only. There I will explain everything very simply and clearly. Okay, division is of two types, mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis and meiosis. Let's see the common difference between them, the basic common difference. Okay, so this mitosis, it is used for growth and development of organism. So mitosis is a division leading to growth and development, okay, of an organism. It is leading to growth and development. And this meiosis, it is a type of division which leads to formation of gametes like sperms in case of males and ova or egg in case of females. So is a division leading to formation of gametes. Okay, these gametes are sperm in males and ova or egg in females. Okay, we will see more difference between mitosis and meiosis and study in detail about these divisions, okay, in the coming part. Okay, so here just note one very important point, that humans have 46 means 23 pairs of chromosome. Note this point, humans have 46 chromosomes, means 23 pairs. Okay, and here this 46 chromosomes means 40, here I am writing 46 chromosomes, or you may say as 2n, is known as diploid. Okay, diploid means having two complete set of chromosomes, means 23 and 23, total 46 chromosomes or 23 pairs of chromosomes, while haploid means having just 23 chromosomes. Okay, here it means n number of chromosomes, and this condition is called haploid. Haploid means having half set of chromosomes, means having only 23. Don't confuse with 23 pairs and 23 chromosomes. Okay, 23 pairs is a diploid condition, because it is having 46 chromosomes. One pair is equal to 2, okay? And 23, just 23 chromosome is haploid. So haploid is having one set of chromosomes and diploid is having two set of chromosomes, okay? 23. Okay, I hope it is clear. Now let's study in detail about mitosis and meiosis. Let's understand mitosis through this simple diagram, okay? This is our parent cell. Okay, this parent cell divides and form two daughter cells, and these two daughter cells are exactly identical to the parent cell. Okay, these two are daughter cells. These are daughter cells. Okay, and it is exactly like the parent cell. So mitosis is a division. It is a division in which one parent cell forms two identical daughter cells. Okay, now let's see the next point. This parent cell has 46 chromosomes. And the daughter cells also have 46 chromosomes. Each daughter cell has 46 chromosomes. So here also 46 chromosomes. And this cell also has 46 chromosomes. Okay? Actually what happens during the replication phase means in the interphase stage of the cell, the DNA gets replicated, the DNA is doubled. So the DNA is equally distributed and the chromosome number is what? The chromosome number is retained in the daughter cells. Okay, so let's write this point also, that chromosome number remains same in daughter cells. With respect to the parent cell. Okay, so I hope it is clear. Okay, let's understand meiosis through this diagram. This is our parent cell. Okay, this parent cell, it divides and then form two daughter cells. And these two daughter cells they further divide and form four daughter cells. Means two daughter cells are formed by each. Okay, so note this, from one parent cell, four daughter cells are being formed. These are four daughter cells. So let's write this point. One parent cell forms four daughter cells. Okay, now here the chromosome number in the parent cell is 46, but here it's different from mitosis. this chromosome number is halved in the daughter cells. Here it remains 23. This daughter cell also has 23, and further the next 4 daughter cells also have 23, 23, 23, 23 chromosomes. So we can write this that the number of chromosome is halved in case of daughter cells. Okay. Here the daughter cells are not identical to the parent cell. Instead, these daughter cells are genetically unique. See, the chromosome number has been halved. Okay. So they are genetically different from the parent cell. We will study in detail, okay, how this chromosome number becomes half and everything. Okay. So please understand this, it is very important, and note this meiosis was occurring in the reproductive cells. Okay, and because here the chromosome number is being half, it is also known as reduction division. Let's discuss about the distractions that we face in our lives. Okay, so these are the things that I have written. First one is phone. In phone we have YouTube and Instagram. Then next is about self-doubt. Then fear of exam, fear of parents, society and relatives. So let's deal with each of these things. So when I was also in class 10th, I also used to get affected by all these things. But that time I didn't have Instagram account. So in case of phone, YouTube was the biggest distraction. So I remember I also didn't have control over me. So I used to disable YouTube multiple of times. And like when I did not used to feel good, like I did not study much or my day was bad, so automatically I did not used to open YouTube because I really felt bad inside. So you may also try this. Either you can disable YouTube if you don't have control, or keep it enabled, and but just you have to make up your mind that what things you have to watch. Like I used to watch YouTube most of the time only for any kind of motivation or just to study any topic. Especially for chemistry, I used to study from YouTube only. So you may do this thing only, that you have to make up your mind. You may take up some challenge like for 1 week or for 21 days that I will only open YouTube for my study purpose or for any kind of motivation. Okay, now next is Instagram. Okay, you are in such a stage that you cannot, no matter what, you cannot have full control on yourself. Especially if you will ask any people of my age or your teacher, they also don't have full control over them. So what you may do, please, I request, it will be much better if you don't use Instagram. Okay, you may temporarily inactivate that app. Okay, believe me, just try it for 1 week. If it's working, if it is showing positive effects, then you may continue to deactivate it. But if it's showing any kind of negative effect, like you are not able to study and anything, you may use it, but in control. Okay, now next is self-doubt. This is the most evil thing for us, because this self-doubt can create this fear of exam and fear of parents, society and relative, and because of that we won't be able to study at all. So if you don't trust yourself, just trust the higher power. Okay, just believe that I have a, I have some energy who have control over my life. So just first believe in God that yes, God is there, He will take care of me. And if you, even if you don't have believe in yourself, just affirm this line that I trust myself. Yes, I will be able to do it. Just repeat these two lines multiple times in a day, or write these lines before sleeping or after waking up in the morning. Even if you don't have such belief, just do this thing. Believe me, after some days, your mind will fit that thing in itself and you will start believing in yourself. Okay. Now, next is fear of exam. Okay. So, this fear of exam, it happens why? Because we are not living in the present. Either we are living in the past or we are just living in the future. We are just creating this fearful scenario in our mind. We are comparing that in the past we were not able to perform good, so how we will do good in the future. Okay, and you are just imagining that result will be not as expected as I think. So this fear is created. The best way to let go of this thing is, again, try to be in present. But if you are not able to be in present, again you can affirm the positive things. Okay, just write the positive things that yes, I am able to concentrate on my exam, I am able to study for my exam. Just focus on your daily target. You, instead of worrying about the exam, just start thinking about your daily routines, daily target, whether you are able to do that thing or not. This fear will automatically go. Now, next is fear of parents, society and relatives. Most of the students, they also uh, have such kind of fear, so they stop studying hard because of this fear. So again, the solution to this thing is also, you have to just think about yourself. Okay, no matter whether you do good, whether you do bad, if society or relative, if anybody, if they have to say anything, they will say. So be strong. Okay, just be strong. Just keep yourself in your mind, do it for yourself. Okay, just let them say anything. It's okay if people are saying anything. If your parents are saying that you are not studying and anything, it's okay. You just start focusing on yourself, listen to your heart, and just keep yourself motivated. Don't let yourself down. Okay, and just keep working. That's all for today. Thank you for watching till here. Okay, see you in the next lecture. Thank you so much.